Hello, welcome to Ocean Yemi's channel. So today I'm going to talk about how the Caribbean is portrayed on YouTube by people who visit the Caribbean, and sometimes it comes over as they're looking for the negativity in the sites where they go to see. The other day, London shows something, and it's strange because um I see something Chris List. I did see it. The reason why I didn't talk about it much because other people had spoken about Chris List and what happened in Trinidad. Now there's another YouTube that's come up. There's Coco Girl. I think there's a few of them. Now the reason why I decided to do this live, because you know me, I don't like to do live simmy dimmy any or whatever, come up with anything and anything and anything, right? But it is oh yeah, and also I came across two YouTubers who have spoken out against Coco Girl, Chris List, and I think there was another lady too. There's another young lady and another lady. Now I did sort of see certain stuff really, and I really was like, okay, like I was feeling some people. I can say that for true, right? Coca Girl was one of them. I was really feeling her, to be honest. I won't, because I saw what was the objective of why she was going to the Caribbean, who she was around. I think one friend did send me her video because she sends me a and it's like you yourself, like especially if you've been over there or been brought up over there as well, you are not impressed with what's being shown about the Caribbean by YouTubers. I'm not saying that how no, like you can't show the bad side of the Caribbean. The children, may why I will do that. But if I was to physically visit there again, I would say I would definitely go to see the highways and byways of the Caribbean. There are many people who are showing different sides of the Caribbean, even as well. His family. There's a couple Guyanese that's on here too, because we're talking about the whole of the Caribbean. We're not just talking about Jamaica and Trinidad. We're talking about the whole of the Caribbean, the Cayman Islands, Anguilla, I can't remember, St. Lucia. And even now, my thing choose to play now. See, see when I'm talking about other things now, it chooses to play. But please ride with me still, right? So there's a few places that is being shown of the Caribbean, the positivity, the people. There's Vanish, Trini Vanish, and his family. There's another look. I can't remember all of their names exactly, all of them. Right, who's in the islands? Who is actually showing the spaces, the places, the weddings, and all that stuff, which is all positive content. Now, when somebody is deliberately going over and seeking gangland, what you call it, gangland situations and stuff like that, slums. Like, yes, people do live on not a lot of money. They live in very poor situations, but sometimes, like, it's down to government and down to what's going on in the country sometimes. Like, but when you're literally actively seeking certain stuff and it shows in your content, is where the question is, what is your agenda? Like, you know what I mean? And this is what the general was explaining in his video, the one that I put on the community tab. Also, Sonia also explained that how the reasons why Coco Girl was going around to Jamaica, and she said something that really changed how her subs see her, because it was like, it wasn't really for what you was, that it wasn't a positive thing. So the Caribbean is one thing, that how, yes, you will get people from who's lived there, grown up there, and who's in the West. We will talk. We're not going to sit here and not say that at the end of the day, because it's our parents' island, and it's where we grow up. Some of us grow up, went to school there, all sorts of stuff. And that's why sometimes when TNT posts up certain stuff and it's positive, I'll post it up, because sometimes it's good to show what is going on amongst all the violent stuff that is going on in the country, because the people are survivors of that. So if you're going down there specifically to go and look gangland and look fight and look this and look that, bear in mind that how, right, there is a lot of gangs that is against each other. Like, for instance, Trinidad, there's the Muslims against Rasta, I think it is, but like the Trinidadians can correct me, that goes on in Trinidad. But even when the coup, like the one I remember really strongly is the coup in Trinidad, because I was down there at the time when the coup happened. But then later on, when the man died, when he passed away now, you see everybody come together at his funeral. It wasn't just Muslims there. It was a whole heap of different people that was there. Like, several Calypsonians has passed, and you'll see all different walks of life down there. You know what I mean? So it's like, when people are showing stuff to do the Caribbean, like when it's to do a Rasta, they always go and ask them about the ganja side things. And Rasta is not about that alone. Even if, I'm sure, if you go to the hills where the Bobo Dreads are, the real Rastas, not the ones who have the locks and they look Rasta on the outside and they're not. When you go to Bobo Hill and certain places, and I can't remember, I forgot the place. When you go to them places where up in the mountains and certain places where proper herbalist people is there, where they are really helping the community, right? Like, there's even people like Big Stone that is doing stuff for his community, right? I think there's quite a few reggae people people doing stuff for their community. Just be right, like, but if you're going for Pacific things and you're going for the negativity of the island, you are gonna see negativity, right? But even in the slums, it's just like how it is in Africa and certain parts. The people will be happy. Some of them will be happy. Some of them, right, they don't have nothing, but they will make something out of nothing. And if you don't look for those positivity in the island, you will see the negativity. And people always think, when they think of Jamaica, they always think of Yardi or whatever, right? But like, most Jamaicans are, I would say, living kind of good. It all depends on the state, the status of the country that they're in. It's the same in the West, and the same in Trinidad, right? It's the same in Trinidad. Trinidad is really was run by a lot of Indians at one point. So the Indians had a higher status at one point, but now it seems to be like an equal footing, because when I do check certain stuff, the only thing is that they still have the problem with the police. They still have the problem with the prime minister, whoever, not doing stuff for the children. But I tell you something, the people will make sure that they will help the children or do something, or they will try and connect with people from across the water to help them. So it's like, if you're looking for negativity, you'll find negativity. And the YouTuber, the general, let me say his name right. Let me say his name right. The general, it's the general. He was explaining that in his video, because like he sees how messed up it is. Him and Sonia see how messed up it is, where Chris List, whatever his name is, went there, right? And he went and he was chatting to the gangs. Well, the problem is that how, right, there was an active case going on while he was down there, so he must have put himself in a situation where like he was interacting with gangs who was on to do with that case of unaliving of somebody. So basically, he got caught up in something that had nothing to do with him. So I think that how when people's going down and you're looking for stuff, you're looking to go down to the West Indies, like it's just like any other country. You have to find the best guys to take you around, because they will show you the places that probably most people is living pretty good, right? And Trinidad has many, I would say, some nice places, right? Some nice places. There is the right, there's Blue Basin, there's I can't remember all the places, so strange. I can't remember all the places right at this present moment. But there is many places in Trinidad that are nice, right? So, and not only that, right, Trinidad is a multicultural country, right? So there'll be Indians there, there's Chinese there, right, it's basically a Dutch pot of different people in the country. So, so when you're looking for whatever you're looking for, I don't know. To me, when you're looking for bad things, right, it's bad things that will come to you. And that's how I feel that some of these YouTubers have been doing. The only person I think I haven't looked at here properly is a black traveler who is down there right now. African Tigress went down there. She had a good time down there. She went to the West Indies, and she went to Jamaica and Trinidad. And African Tigress was fun. Woody Maya went to Trinidad and Jamaica, and he was fine. So to me, is when you're looking for the negativity and stuff, you're gonna get negative. That's what you're gonna get, right? An African Tigress, she enjoyed herself. And she went to all the sites. Plus, she did carnival, because she went at the time when carnival was going on. So even though there is violence going on in the country, the people still smiling, right? Like, I can't remember. There's a smiling country. And Wudamaya also went to Suriname, right? So to me, if you're looking for negativity, you're going to get negativity. And I feel that's what Coco, whatever her name is, and Chris, whatever his name is, was looking for. That's why I kept an eye on it. So when he came out, he didn't really have nothing to say to anybody really much. He didn't really give an interview really. But you're going down there and you're there asking about gangland life. So obviously, right, you're going to get swept up in whatever's going on. with the gangs or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna play a little bit of actually I'm gonna play African Tigress so you can see what she experienced when she was down there, you know, because everybody's experience of Trinidad, not everybody's experience is the same. So I'm just like, what really are you going down there for? You're going down there for negativity. That's what you're going for. Let me see. I could find African Tigress when she went to Jamaica, because she looked like she enjoyed herself in Jamaica. See, she went for carnival. So African Tigress went there for carnival. Let me see if I could play this. Let me find where General talk, because he makes some good points. So I'd rather highlight him than highlight the obvious. All right. Let me see if I could share him. They're going down there looking for negativity. These people. Let me see if I could get the sound. Okay.
Well, the general got a platform. Backing the general. Guys, you guys the same people from the island as well. And you guys are the same people that's attacking me. Yeah? Because I don't approve of Christmas lists. Okay? To me, and I'm going to be frank with you guys, to me what he's doing is more stirring up problems for the Trini people. Yeah, man. Is more problem for the Trini people. Because now you're looking at tourism. It's big all over in the news. And you're telling me now that, guys, you're not promoting people seeing your island in a negative? Mark you, everybody's looking from the outside, likewise myself. I am not Trinidadian, but I'm from the island, you know? So I represent the island too. And the fact that they ask him and them say, oh, big man, you're free for leave. But no. To stay. No, I don't know for whichever reason, if it's a good reason. I know he didn't want to play ticket back from Canada to Trinidad. But if you love or miss your wife and your family so much, people, would you want to go home after that kind of episode? Because let me tell you, I've been through some of them, eh? Yeah, but way before I became a YouTuber. But guess what? Anytime my freedom came, I wanted was to leave. And what do you want to see? You want to see your family, because yeah, you said you didn't have no sheet. You have no bed, sleeping on concrete, sleeping on the ground. Yeah, I've been through some of them, eh? Way before I became a YouTuber. But guess what? anytime my freedom came, I wanted was to leave. And what do you want to see? You want to see your family because you said you didn't have no sheet, you have no bed, sleeping on concrete, sleeping on the ground. But yet, so when I'm asked you to leave, you opted to stay. Yeah. So I am saying, guys, this is bothering me because I'm thinking I'm seeing more coming out of this. More, this thing is gonna blow up. And guys, don't get this twisted. Not because I have this shirt on again. Whenever I'm gonna talk about Trinidad, I'm gonna put this shirt on. Because right now, you guys is I'm the wrong person defending you or promoting your island, you know? And this is how I can, you know, like, I'm sharing this with you guys. The grief, the whatever. So whenever I'm going to speak about Trinidad, I'm going to be putting on this shirt. And guys, I don't have one shirt, okay? But this shirt is close to you guys, yeah? Yeah, man. When I have this shirt on, meaning I'm closer to you guys. Yeah. The next thing, like I see him walking the streets, I am not grudging this man. He went to Jamaica. The both of them, him and Coco Girl, they went to Jamaica. They tried the same thing. They never get to see no gangster. They never get to see any gangster. Why Coco Girl and Christmas List show only the worst part in people's island? Why, as you come off the plane, you want to go right in the slums? Why? And now this girl is telling people, guys, I am off Christmas List now. Now I'm at Coco Girl. If you follow my channel list too, I do not like this girl.
I don't like her.
Don't like her. Because they both does the same thing. And I do not like it. Like, why must you go to my island and show the worst part of my island? Even if you're getting great content from that, it might be okay with you getting your content and your great content. But you know how I see this? As a person that live in Canada, no, you're going to have these people when I go to work. Oh, Riley, I didn't know that's how Jamaica look. Like, I've gotten it. You guys act like, and I've heard it, I know you guys that live in the island doesn't know what we go through. As people that live here, that's Jamaican, Trinidadian, Guyanese, that you don't know what we go through. Yeah, man, and it's sad. It's sad to see them too. White face representing I Island, and now me as a Jamaican with a platform that can showcase my island or showcase the other island and also defend the whole on totally against me. Can you imagine, guys? The whole on totally against me. Guys, I know me seem far, but you know, I'm just relaxing. Yeah. I'm sitting down and I'm watching all of this thing unfold. And I say, what can I do? What can I say something? And guys, if I sit and says nothing, then there we go again, relying on a person like Christmas List. So if you can see in between what I'm trying to say, I am not here to tarnish Trinidad. I cannot tarnish the island. I'm an island person. I'm an island boy. Yeah? I am just against what I'm seeing and who you guys are embracing. You guys are embracing somebody or people that's looking only content, only to gain from our island. He wasn't happy when him go Jamaica. Just look on him video at Jamaica. He wasn't happy. Because certain place him couldn't go. So him was like, it's so quick he left Jamaica. Where did he went when he go to Jamaica? If you guys are watching him. Because I'm watching him. He went straight to Kenya. Ayamara village. Nebonse. Yeah? And him still go down there and try to act like him better than Nebonse. Yo, him not better than I and I. You understand? And there's a few people down there open arms, Christmas list, Christmas, because those guys they're growing too. They're building their homes, they have their own thing going on, and their content is right there, right in the bush, in the village. Yeah? So I respect them. Nastor, pick up yourself. Enough love. Yeah? Marsha K.E. One love. I'm African brothers and sisters them. Yeah? Guys, I'm telling you, I don't like some of the things that Coca Girl, and I speak of Coca Girl before, when she was in my island, and I'm going to talk about you now, since as you're in Trinidad. Yeah? And guys, respect the colors, man. I'm telling you, I'm not even joking, I'm serious. Whenever I'm going to speak on behalf of my island, this island, I'm going to wear this. Yeah, see, it's a nice jersey. I watch the sell. Yeah, man, the general got you, man. General got you. Yeah? Honestly. Guys, Coca Girl come to the island. She went into the tugs, tuggy, no shirt, slippers. Guys, and I'm wearing my slippers too, guys, see? You know, the general tuggy to man. I mean, I'm a slippers to man. Yeah, man, no disrespect. Yeah? Oh, man, she go to the tuggy them. The young boys, them 15, 16. And most of the top dog, them, the 20, the big man, them, not really want. No.
Hold on a minute, it's coming.
With Coca Girl telling people why they should not go to Trinidad.
And I actually saw that video, I might play so you can hear the general. At this point, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? To me, I feel when people go down to, especially if you're a YouTuber, when you go down to the islands to film, right? And as he said, you get off the plane, you go straight. A foreigner. Another is that how, yes, man, you can give me $1 or you can give me something, but that's what they're looking. So at the end of the day, yes, they will show you around certain places and whatever. Right. Once again, I'll say they will show you around, but at the same time, you are exploiting their situation to make yourself feel good, look good. I don't know. What and, 'cause, 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 ' landed in different parts of Trinidad, different parts of Trinidad to fight God. And the bodyguard, says he certain places the bodyguard places change where probably stuff has happened. One even snitched on himself. He snitched on himself on camera as well, right? And so he doesn't only talk about it once, he talked about it a few times, right? And yes, this exploitation of a black country once again, or however you want to call it, indigenous country, however you see yourself, I don't know. But to me, it's like and when you go into the comments, they said to her, why are you telling people not to go to Trinidad? Why don't you tell them about what's going on in Israel where you are? Like, you know what I'm saying? Even Sonia, which I'm going to play a little bit of her talk about, Sonia even did a research on the place where the girl came from. And Sonia was able to show pictures of what's going on over there, where it's like she was like, and bear in mind there is war going on as well. Obviously, the places have this the children of color more, because some of the stories are quite deep. So when you're talking about one, talk to everybody. Don't leave out side, and then you're looking over this, okay? And that is what General is basically saying as well, because you are exploiting the ones who's probably never left the country, because a lot of people don't get a chance to venture out of the Indies. They don't venture out of the Caribbean. They are there, and sometimes they go by what they see online or what they see on TV or something. So when they see you coming now, right, they're expecting you to show them something. But when you go in there and you're gonna just exploit them or whatever, it's not right. It's not good at all. Like her, I don't know what it is. She's some kind of weird energy, like a succubus. I don't know. So it's through to people, and it's so basically they're using the islands as their exploitational thing, okay? And to me, it's like in every country, there is good and bad in every country. Even here in little old England, there's good and bad in all nations. It's not just one particular. Gangland goes on in nations too, but I'm sure Israel do have a gangland society or some kind of mafia, some kind of thing going on. But here's you going straight to Jamaica to go and look for what you ain't put down. Suppose that how it could have been a different situation. Luckily for Chris List, whatever his name is, he got away kind of lightly. He got away lightly, but it could have ended pretty bad in his case, because the way how the police they come and take him, right? And they weren't even looking at who he is. They were just looking at, you know, who he was surrounded by. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me play, because the thing keep dipping out.
Are you telling me so them are not police? Are you telling me so them are not CIA operative? You want to smart now Trinidadian people. Guys, we know most of them might not like the general, or even might never know of the general. If you want to know the general is an upcoming YouTuber. Might be old in the game, but with age, I'm 58 years old. And guys, you must know that is a fact. And I must preach this, guys. I went to Jamaica, and before I even show, I'm not showing the poorest part of Jamaica. I'm sorry. Because everybody already showcased it already. The slums, the Tivoli Garden. Okay? Everybody already showed. Everybody know what Jamaica slums look like. So I refuse to go to the poorest part of my island and showcase the poorest part of my island. I don't want that content. Yeah, I do not want that kind of content, guys. But if you guys see what the general is saying, I'm asking you guys to make some changes. Stop embracing these people. Coca girl, of all person, I haven't seen her go to her country and show the suppression that's going on against the Palestinians. And guys, I'm being realistic, you know.
One thing we haven't touched on is the premature ovarian insufficiency, which is early.
Yeah. You can start menopause at sort of any age. That sometimes we don't know the reason why people go into menopause. It could be genetic, could be just lower hormone.
It's like me or hate me, man, I'm telling you. She is not the one to show what's going on in her. But she traveled all these islands, the poorer part of the world, pure people of color. Why? All people of color, that's where they're getting all their content from. Us people of color, us poor people. And you want them to say you guys don't see it? I am the only one that sees this. So I'm not blind. And I hope Coca Girl is watching, and when you go to somebody's island and tell people on your platform not to visit Trinidad, you're not supposed to visit Jamaica. And I hope Trinidad, Jamaica, and most of these islands ban most of you YouTubers from coming down there. As of now. Because all you guys seem to do is tarnishing our island. And we don't know things some understand on a translation. Yes, I know. Yo, I'm Jamaican. Anything you want, come with me, know it, but might not want to deal with it. Some of the slang me don't know because I don't live there. Yeah? So, we didn't want to be sarcastic or be rude to the general. That's okay. But beautiful people, I'm here saying these YouTubers that visiting are not the YouTuber that look exactly like me. The one them with different complexion. Guys, they're there for other reasons, you know, and I'm telling you. And I'm not gonna stand by and watch them mash up the island, them CIA stuff, yeah, narcissistic things, and then just sit by and says nothing. Well, the general got a platform, and I can relate for all Caribbean people. Yes, guys, when you refuse to come on my platform, when you come on my platform, yeah, when you bully me on my platform, as a Jamaican, as an island boy, yeah, but when you embrace the people and were really, really a suppress, you know. How can that be fair? Woodamaya went there. You say anything causing a problem? Smooth.
Yeah, he was good. He went well over there.
Do for your thing. Village Tigers do for your thing. Yeah. And she left. Yeah, man. So how come you guys don't realize what's going on? Don't see what's going on? How comes? You're not blind to the thing. But guess what, guys? I'm here to open on an eye to the thing. Yeah, man, the general is trying to open on an eye to the thing. I know I'm gonna get it to know.
I think how he describes it is very well, the general. I think he brings up a good point in what is going on and who is going and the reason why they're going. That's why I decided to do this live. Even though my live keep falling in and out today, but you know, it goes like that sometimes. But there's also a lady, she also speaks up. Sonia also speaks up and makes some great points too, because at the end of the day, right? At the end of the day, it's down to what you show and how you show the people, right? Woodamaya went there. Like I said, Woodamaya went there. African Tigress went there. Can't remember all of them. The black man traveler is there right now, and he put up video from Trinidad. So it's like, oh yeah, and Coco Girl also made a statement, and this is what people fired up also. She makes certain statements, and then she had to change her title of her video. I should even find her one too.
Sonia, and the channel is Sonia's Adventure. None in your country. So she went back to our country, and guys, it came down to black people again. It came down to black people again. She had to go and change her title because in that title she had black people in there. Most dangerous areas in Israel or Tel Aviv or something like that. And they came for her. If you go in the comment section, you can see it for yourself. Guess what she changed it to? Something with Sudanese people. And we all know that for the most part, Sudanese people are black people. This girl is not intelligent by no stretch of the imagination. And she thinks that maybe because her audience is mainly black people, she probably think we don't have any sense just like her. Well, let me tell you something. You continue to disrespect us, we're going to keep coming for you. The audacity of this girl, she says, Oh, I'm not going to change this title again. Basically, what she was saying is, I'm not racist. I'm not biased. You all know I want mixed kids. What? What you do? You think you're patronizing us by telling us that you want mixed kids? We know that you love black men. We know. But baby girl, you are not pure anything at all. You are mixed. So of course you're going to have mixed kids. We don't know if you're partial white. You might think we think that you are white. But you are not white. You don't look Indian. You're not Chinese. You don't look Hispanic. But we know that you're mixed. So if you come in to tell us that you're not prejudiced against black people because you want to, we know that you want black kids. You're not letting us feel good. Just let us, just let this Jamaican woman. If nobody around with Coca Boy, and Coca Boy is not purebred either, so of course you all going to have mixed kids, right? I don't know who you think you're talking to. Huh? So guys, she went back to Israel and she went into this community. And let me tell you, that country treat black people very, very bad. Very bad. I remember a couple of years ago, they were beating black people in that country and sending plane loads of them back to Africa. They don't treat black people in that country good. And I want you guys to go and watch that video, the second to last video, and the word Sudanese is in the title. So you can know which video I'm talking about. So guys, you know, they are like you. They show the worst of black people. Okay? People are not relying on those medium to get the true picture of what this world looks like. We now have vloggers, people who are doing the same thing that you are doing, who are not as racist and as prejudiced as you are, where we can come up on the internet and we will see what is happening in the countries that you people are from. This your so-called developed world, where you don't want to show poverty. You don't want to show poverty. You want to hide your poverty in your countries. But you come to other places and showing up black people. Tell me, why would this girl go back to our country? That country that she is from. I go up on the internet and I am looking and I am seeing where there are videos up there showing the press areas. Even in the video that she put up, if she had said it's a diverse community, I could understand, because there I see people who look like her. If you go and watch the video, you will see people who look like her. There was this woman in the video. Clearly she's into prostitution. Clearly she's on drugs. And in passing, you could see other people who look like her. Yet she titled the video, Black People in Israel. You see what I'm saying? So guys, clearly to me, this girl have an agenda that she's working with. Clearly racist. She said to a guy in that community, this is not your country. Coco girl, who says her family is from Morocco. Morocco is in Africa. But I think she was born in Israel. She said to one of the Sudanese guys that this is not your country. Go down in the comment section. Somebody said to her, Where is your country located? Where is it located? It's on Palestinian lands. And when I read it, I said, yes! Tell her loud and clear for me one more time where her country is located. Because it looked like she don't know the history of her country. So I went and I said, let me do a little bit of research. I know a little bit about her country. Well, let me do a little bit of research. That's why I wanted to put up this video yesterday. But I said, I need some more talking points. So let me go and check on something. I don't want this video to be long. In 1948, the Palestinian people were under British rule. And when Britain parted ways with the Palestinian people, that country was established. 1948. And she's telling a Sudanese man that this is not his country. Her country, the poverty rate right now is 14.9%. They have maybe about 10 million people now. And 2 million, maybe more by this time, is living below the poverty line. Every country has poverty, and their country is regarded as a developed country. If America have poverty, and America is one of the richest countries in the world, why you think you can hide from us that your people have depressed areas, your people aren't living well? You're talking about you go to the ghetto because you are from the ghetto. No, you have to be balanced. Or else you're going to come across as being a racist, somebody who is prejudiced. And don't come and tell us that you want mixed kids because you put it out there that you love dark skin, Rastafarian guys. Don't come out here and tell us that. Don't sugarcoat this thing. Don't think to say you can deceive us. We've seen clearly that you have an agenda. You have a negative stereotype against black people, and for what reason, I don't know. She said a guy beat her up. A black guy beat her up a year ago in that place that she revisited.
So why did she go back?
She filmed the guy without his permission, and he was trying to get the camera from her. He wasn't comfortable with being filmed, and this is something that she does all the time. Listen, I run and put on my glasses because I was going to read some notes because I went and did some.
So after having that interaction with somebody, because you went and filmed them when they didn't ask you to film them, why did you go back? Why did you go back? That is just like, that's like you're setting yourself up for something to happen to you. And even though Sonia sound like she did some researches on you to find out what is going on, because you're telling people not to go to Trinidad because whatever the reason is, because I haven't heard the video. I don't think I can sit through that video, to be honest. Right. So you already put in a thing on somebody else's country. Well, like I said, right, when you show one, you show all, you show everybody, every country that you've been to. Like what General said, Udamaya went there, enjoyed himself, came back. The other one went there, enjoyed himself, came back. No, they weren't even looking. They didn't even go look for slums and all this. They basically enjoy the culture of the country because the country has a rich culture, just like Jamaica. They have a rich culture, and even if you are into black guys, you don't have to tell. Why are you telling people that how you want a mixed child? It's just like, it's like right there, right? Yeah, right there. The agenda is set. You know what you're going down there for because you think, okay, the guys down there are more easier, right? It's a bit like what used to happen in Kenya when the white women used to go to Kenya, and the Kenyans used to, I think they used to like it'd be like rent a dread business. You heard of the rent? If you don't know about the rent a dread business, it'd be similar to that. That's what that sounds like to me. So you went specifically for your whatever reasons, right? For whatever your pleasures that you going after, right? It wasn't for the right reasons, and that's why these two YouTubers are calling you out because you didn't go down there for the culture. You didn't go down there for the right reasons at all. Well, that's what that sounds to me. And and it's true. When you go look in her comment section, a lot of people is really calling her out. They're really calling her out on what she is doing and what she's saying on and the behavior and all that, because you cannot go to a country and think, yeah, whatever. It's like people coming to England and thinking, yeah, I can do whatever and get away with stuff. Nothing's gonna happen to me. No, stuff will happen. Stuff will happen. That's why people highlight certain stuff in countries to let people know, if you come to this place, let's know that how this pickpocketers here, this one there. But at the same time, there's other things that's going on in this place as well, right? But I'm not gonna specifically go to the slums or to Skid Row and film London's worst thing, the homeless, because some people are homeless for, like I said, whatever the reasons is. You don't know what's happened in their life. You can assume all sorts of stuff. Sometimes that's why people are told to research stuff before you come on here and you show certain stuff. It's important that happens. And now she's telling people not to go to Trinidad, which is wrong. You don't tell people that. Like people were quicker come to the YouTube and go and get a look at what's going on with the country than go into, like she said, the media. They'll quicker go. And that's why I like it that Jamaicans and everybody who's in the country is now showing themselves more and doing stuff more. The Guyanese is showing the nightlife, stiff things that is going on there in the Indies, because like I said, even though there's crime and stuff going on, people are still living life in these countries. They're still enjoying family time, all sorts of stuff. Like the other day, I posted up a guy that's Guyanese with his family. He was at a wedding. And there was a crossover. You can see blatantly there's a crossover between the black and the Indian. It's just very clear to see. Like, so if you don't notice those things, if you don't notice the culture, how big the culture goes, because people just think it's just jerk chicken and rice and peas. No, it's a lot more go on in Jamaica. They have Kumina, they have Zion revivalist people there. They have a lot of things going on in that country. It's like the same with Trinidad. They have a whole lot of things going on. When it's that Indian festival, right? The whole of Trinidad more or less be celebrating that thing, right? Puja, that's it, Puja. Now when Puja is going on, the whole of Trinidad be celebrating, because it's Indians that live on the land. right? And the Indians have temples and stuff there, and then they have another mix there. It's the same with Jamaica. That's why Jamaica's thing says out of many one people. So if you're going down there looking for us, you're going to buck up on foolishness. And if you're going on looking for what you're not going to put down, which what I said originally before I even listened to Sonia's thing again, you're going to get for what you don't put down. If you're there shoving a camera in people's faces, some people don't like to be filmed as well, right? You have to get permission from them to film them, unless you're at an event or whatever. You can't do that. So obviously the man felt offended, and and it's not even right that happened with you. It's not even right at the end of the day. But you should have asked him for his permission, right? Because people react in different ways, right? They might not react very nice, and that's what happened. And if this did happen in Trinidad, it's not good that it happened. And you shouldn't even. And you should explain to your viewers why. Whatever, before you dare tell them don't go to Trinidad. You mustn't even do that. I feel it's like me telling people don't come to England. Right? England's a big space. Right? There's things happen over here. Yes, things happen over here. Just like any other country. Right? Things happen over here. But there's good stuff over here too. You can go to the British Museum. You go to Buckingham Palace if you like them type of thing. There's parks and stuff. That's the same way how it is in Trinidad. There's nice places. The Red House. Right, the other day I see the Red House and I see how they fix up there. I see the other day when London show a video, I see how the country has changed. The country is a little more developed in parts. You can see it. You don't have to ask what is going on over there. And you there, go over there for negativity. And that's what you got, negativity thrown right back at you. Okay? But anyways, I'm not going to lengthen this video too long because it's been playing up. And now I've got to go cut a whole heap of sections out of it, which is annoying. But if I see anything else to do with this lady, I most probably might talk up. I am not necessarily saying I'm going to put her name in the title because it will serve me nothing by putting her name in the title. The most I can do is combat what she says about the Caribbean and I feel that other people from the diaspora, wherever they are, needs to combat what this woman or peoples are doing. Right? If you are from Jamaica or wherever, you have a right to talk up for your country. Whether you was born there, whether your parents come from there, it doesn't matter. Okay, we all have a right to speak up for our places or places where. Well, I mean, I'm not born over there, but like I said, I grew up over there. So wherever we grow up. So if you feel that you have to talk up and say something, you need to say something. And this is where General and Sonia is coming from. And I don't wrong them on no account. I don't wrong them. Even General said he's going to Trinidad. He's going to go visit Trinidad. Okay. And I bet you when he go to Trinidad, it's going to be a different kind of vibe when he go down there. I bet you money. Right. He's going to go there and he's going to see and he's going to enjoy the beauties of Trinidad. Because there's beautiful places in Trinidad. Coronage, Sandy Grande. There's even the beaches. The beaches is so lovely. The beaches, there's loads of places. Even African Tigress shows little slices of Trinidad. When she went near the Red House, I said, wow. I said, look at that. Right? I said, look at that. People are literally going over and they're seeing, right? So, like, if you go looking for what you're not put down, be sure you are going to get what you ain't put down. That's how it's going to happen. If you're looking for negativity is going to come to you. Okay? And the people, obviously, when they hear that you have an accent, an English accent, American accent, right? They're gonna be looking for something from you. So be sure, okay? Right? Because the first thing they'll call you is foreigner. All right, they'll call you foreigner. Even though I'm sure if I go over there, they will see me as a foreigner, right? As much as my grandmother was come from them sides there. You know, it's the same with Jamaica. They will see us foreigner. So you have to know where you're treading as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's all I want to say. You know, that's all I want to say. And I'm just showing examples of people who's speaking out. People like, you know, sounds. I don't know what you're saying. Right? I'm just saying that's how it is, right? So at the end of the day, right, it is what it is. Okay? The West Indies is a beautiful place. It's like in most places, hi. It's like in most places when you go, right? Even if you come to Europe, there is good and bad in Europe, just like how there's good and bad in a West Indies, Caribbean, Africa, wherever. There's good and bad in the world. There's some bad, like I'm sure there is examples of Skid Row in London. If I was to go look for them, I probably will find them. But I'm not gonna go look for them. Where am I taking myself to film and show? Oh well, this is the worst. Oh, look at the homeless. Look at the no, because them homeless. You shouldn't even be filming them. And the fact that Coco Girl came to London. Okay. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh, oh yes. Me forget this part. The fact that she came to London and she was looking for homeless black people. Mind you, there is all type of people that is homeless over here. There's veterans. There's people that is living in such you know places. Some of them all up in hostile situations with children, all sorts of stuff, right? Even the other day, I saw 2 homeless walk through where I'm at, looking like something out of a movie. It was just really weird, and I see them so much times. Well, am I gonna put my camera up and film them? No, I'm not. Sure, bloody not. I'm not. They deserve privacy just like any other person. And 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 they reminded me of that movie with Samuel L. Jackson and Angela Davis. I think it's Podgy. I can't remember. I can't remember what the movie's called. And I said, "Oh my days! Look at that!" I said, "Oh my day!" And I was walking down the road trying to figure out the movie they remind me of. That's all I had on my. I wasn't thinking, "Okay, let me go film them." Oh, let me go this part and go film them. No, even if I'm giving them something, you think I'm gonna film them? No, I ain't gonna film them. No. Why should I film and show YouTube? Oh yeah, I'm feeding these people. I'm giving them something. No. That's for me to know and you to find out. No, it's none of your business that I'm doing this for whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And like I said, if you go down to Trinidad or the West Indies and you go down there looking for what you don't put down, be sure it will come and get you. It will come to you. And this will happen to Chrysalis and whoever. I don't know. I can't remember all the names because I think there's stuff that's happened that haven't come out. And you know, but like I said, I ain't gonna drone on all day. All right, today I'm not gonna drone on because I normally don't. Okay, that's why I normally just do small videos. Okay, but please tell me what you think, as people of from Caribbean backgrounds, whatever. It doesn't matter which part you come from. Like whether you're Jamaican, Guyanese, Anguilla, wherever, Martinique, wherever, right? Suriname, even, right? Tell me what you think of these ones. They're coming down and looking for the worst in the country because it's not on. It's just not on at the end of the day. If you're doing research on certain stuff, because there's a lot of violence in certain countries. At one point, there was a lot of violence against women in Trinidad, but they're trying to sort it out. They are literally trying to sort out. There's campaigners over there trying to sort it out. Right? A lot of things be going on over there sometimes. Even that little girl right, what happened to her in Trinidad. The reason why I showed Trinidad, because I want people to know when you go down there, right, best be sure and for certain, right, you have to have a trusted person to go with when you go down there. You have to know where you're treading first and foremost, right? That's why Alan does put out news on stuff going on around Trinidad. Okay, so trust and believe. There is people on the ground who's putting stuff out because they want people to know. If they don't want people to know, they won't put it out. But you go looking for it, right? On your head be it. Okay. So with that says, thank you, NAB Uncensored. I haven't seen you before. You're new. Are you new? I've never seen you before. I was thinking who you are. But anyways, it doesn't matter, isn't it? It's nice. It's nice. I see you, and thank you for coming through. I know the video was a bit all in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. But like I said, like I have days like that. That's why I don't do it via the laptop. It's just long-winded, and I get more done when I do it quick on my device, my small device. You know, but anyways, thank you for coming through. Please leave a comment and tell me what you think. Anybody who's from the islands, it doesn't matter what part of the islands, what islands you come from, okay, just tell me what you think, right? Because I'm not gonna put out what she said. I was gonna do it, but you know what, I ain't doing it. I ain't feeding into her BS. Okay, I would like I have put out stuff with Trinidad, with the Bel and the little things, because these are traditions that is over there. The Indians are over there. That's why I talk about Dal Chakti, who I didn't even know about. And he was around when I was growing up. Okay. Sharon, and I can't remember the other one, right? Because sometimes I was in the country, sometimes I was out of the country. So some things I might have seen and some things I missed. So to me, when I talk about those things, right, and they talk about the time span and the corruption of Trinidad and the police, and when they used to do the cut and line tail at the time, when they used to beat the prisoners, I didn't even know that they used to honor live the prisoners. I didn't know that until when I came across Child Shakti. And it is really amazing because when you learn about something, especially even if you come from, even if your parents come from there and you learn about it, it makes it more interesting. It makes the country even more interesting because you know, okay, there's been this type of person there, and all that. So to me, it's like, wow, I love discovering stuff. When I see something pop up on, and I think, oh my God, what's this about? And I go and I look into it, and I'm like, wow. Now, if you are one of those people, and I'm sure if I was to go down to Trinidad now, I will go find out where Child Chakti temple is, the one that he built as well. And a lot of stuff happened there. There is so much, like I said, history all around Trinidad. But anyways, I'm not going to drone on right now because I'm sure you don't want to hear me droning on, okay? So with that said, I will leave it right there. And I'll see you in the next live or whenever, whatever I'm doing next. And I took a long deep breath there, innit? I thought it's crazy. It's just been one of those ones. But anyways, I'm just gonna come off and I'll see you later. Okay, and yeah, I did put out, well, our RT boss is still alive. Okay, he ain't passed away. He's alive. Okay, so with that said, I'll see you later. Take care. Bye. 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 Nab Uncensored.